Today, we are discussing the euro, the pound, and the DXY as the euro starts to break out. And this is probably the biggest test for the euro and the pound in recent weeks, potentially even months. And I'll have the details in today's video. Now, this is sponsored by Blueberry Markets. I've known them for 8 years. They're a great group of people and an amazing broker. And for a limited time, guys, you can get a 30% deposit bonus. So even if you deposit thousands of dollars, they're going to give you a 30% deposit bonus on top of that. All right, so be sure to check out the link in the description of this video and sign up with Blueberry Markets today. So looking at the euro, we have the market breaking out today above these recent highs, up around 115.30. So this is what we've talked about here, for the past few weeks and really even months. Okay, the market has been trending higher, and recently we've discussed this trend line here off of the low from back here in March. So really, as long as the euro is above this and carving these higher highs and higher lows, what I've discussed here recently is that there is no trend change. Okay, there's no change in the trend here for the euro. And look, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I had a comment yesterday on YouTube of somebody saying that, you never get it right. And I thought that was kind of odd because what I've said here for the euro for the past few weeks is that this is a market in an uptrend and that the only way that this would turn bearish is with a close below here and even areas like this down here. Okay. So guys, again, the market is trending higher. There is no bearish reversal here. If the market gets below here, then obviously we have something to entertain there. But as of right now, guys, a very strong trend here for the euro. But like I said at the beginning of this video, this is probably the most significant test for the euro and the pound in recent weeks. And I'll have the details when we look at the DXY. But for now, what you can see here, if we go back to this price action, okay, so from all the way back here, what you can see right now is that this is essentially the range that the euro is in. Okay, so you've got this area down here, these lows right here. This is 1530, 115.30. And then you've got these lows back here and highs. Okay, so this up here around 116.60. So this right now is the range that the euro is in currently, and this goes back to 2021. So, pretty clear there for the euro USD. And of course, this could become a failed breakout that we're seeing here today, but we have to respect what's on the chart, right? We can't sit here and think that, okay, this is likely to happen where the market's going to close up here today and then close back below tomorrow, and then we get a failed breakout. It's okay to have a plan for that, right? Just in case, but we can't assume that that's going to happen. So as long as the market is carving these higher highs and higher lows, it is in an uptrend. Now, if today closes above 115.30, this area down here becomes key support. And again, 116.60 is going to be resistance. But if the market were to close up here today, close back below tomorrow, then we do have a failed breakout. And that could send the market lower. Okay. So, again, even though the market is in an uptrend, we have to weigh out all scenarios. Just because you don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows where a market is going to go, so you have to always stay flexible. Now, looking at the pound, this is what I talked about over the weekend, and I discussed again yesterday in yesterday's video, and I do still have my short position on, guys. It is underwater, yes. I'm sure that there are some pretty choice comments here on YouTube, but I didn't check. But looking at the pound here, we are seeing the market trending higher still within this potential rising wedge. Now, what I talked about over the weekend was the similarity to the price action back here in 2024. And this is kind of what I'm going with right now. Now, again, we don't have confirmation of this just yet, at least not full confirmation. So my position is an early entry. Like I talked about yesterday, guys, don't go thinking I'm risking 1 to 2% of my account balance. I never risk that amount. It's always below 0.5%. And when it's a startup position, it's usually around the 0.15 to 0.2% mark. Okay, so it is way less than what most people are risking. In fact, it's a tenth of what most people are risking. So that's the key here with a startup position. Now, looking at the price action back here from 2024, what you'll notice is that we have the market, forming this rising wedge. And we've talked about this before, so I won't spend too much time. But you can see here on the RSI, equal highs, no real divergence there. You have this lower high, though, that developed while the market was carving this higher high. This right here was bearish divergence. And you can see something very similar here over the past few weeks. Higher highs, higher lows. However, the RSI is starting to also carve that lower high that we saw in 2024. So again, the question is this going to play out in a similar fashion? It's never going to be the same, but a similar fashion to what we saw in 2024. And, so far we don't have any confirmation of that just yet, because like I've said recently, there are a couple of ways to draw this trend, all right, or at least this trend line here off of these lows. So you could technically draw it up here, right? And this would be valid. And this is what I talked about yesterday, how you can see that, off of this low from down here, you've got this closing price, you've got this low, these lows through here, And you can see where the market is testing that so far today, okay? Now, what I also talked about yesterday was the potential for the pound to come up here and take out this high, okay? Because the reason for that is, first of all, you had this upper wick, which was, for the most part, relatively untested. And so there was that potential for the market to come up here in this area. Furthermore, this area around 136.30, if we go back here, right, the reason why I mentioned yesterday that there was the chance we could see the market actually give us a full retest of that area is all these highs back here, right? And what you'll notice is that this is my level here at 136.30. And what you'll notice is that this high back here, okay, so this high from June 5th did not quite, test that area, okay? It didn't give us a full retest. So today's high did sweep this high from June 5th, okay? So right now, this is up in the air as far as, is the market going to top out and give us more range in here, or is it just going to break through this, right? So as I mentioned yesterday, guys, my short is still on here. I am a bit underwater, and I'm fine with that because it is a starter position. Okay, that's the way it goes sometimes. So we'll see how this plays out, over the coming days. But the key takeaway from this video is the DXY. And the reason for that is this retest here today at 97.7. Now, this by no means that the market has bottomed out. Okay, that is not what this video is about. However, this is a significant test down here because what I've mentioned in recent videos is the potential for a full retest of 97.7, simply because, very much like the pound on that high, you can see that this low back here in April came very close to 97.7. However, didn't quite give us a full retest, and today's candle did just that, okay? So we've swept this low from back here in April, and the reason why too, guys, 97.7 is so significant, if you go all the way back here to the price action from early 2022, okay, this is the 97.7 level. So you can see very clean, right? A low here, and two more lows here. So this was a very clean level from back in 2022 to where, like I mentioned in recent videos, we saw a partial retest back here in April and a full retest today. So what this is going to come down to, guys, if the DXY stays weak here and is unable to get off of this level, okay, and starts to break through, then we're looking at obviously a continuation of this trend. So again, this is not to say that the DXY has bottomed out. And I really hope that what I'm trying to say in these videos is coming across, because sometimes I think that it does get, mixed between at least what I'm trying to say and also what comes across to you guys. But this is not talking about a bottom here for the DXY. This is just a significant test for the US dollar to where if we were going to get a bounce, this is where it could materialize from. Now, what's going to be key for the DXY is, like I've said in recent videos, this trend line up here, this is it, guys. As long as the market is below this and trending lower, there is no reason to get bullish on the US dollar. And this is also what I've said in nearly every video I've made for the past month, really. As long as the market is below this, there is no reason to get bullish on the US dollar, okay? That is the bottom line. Now, obviously, if we were to see it start to bottom here and come up here, test this level and break out above this, then we have a reason to get bullish on the US dollar and bearish on the euro and the pound. Okay, but as of right now, there is no sign of that, because even though we did see the market bounce a little bit here so far today, right, you can see this bounce. So far, there really isn't much going on here. We haven't seen, a V-shaped bottom. If we saw the market come back up here and, fill in this gap and just give us that V shape like this, then I would be more confident that this is going to be the bottom. Now, it doesn't mean that it won't be, because we can still see the DXY go sideways here, maybe take out this low again or test this low and then start to bottom. But, as of right now, we have to go with what's on the chart. As I always say, you got to respect the chart. You can't go with what you think might happen or what you want to happen. This right now is simply a retest, and that's it, okay? No sign of a bottom just yet, because again, this trend line up here, that's what the DXY has to get above in order to turn bullish. Okay, so until that time, we have a downtrend, guys, and the market testing that 97.7 level. But like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I mean, this, in my opinion, is a huge test for the euro and the pound, because you have these markets coming up here into these key areas, especially the pound, right, with this structure here. And meanwhile, the DXY is finally giving us that full retest down here at 97.7, which you can see the significance back here in 2022, okay? So this is going to be a big moment here for these markets. Do we get the confirmed breakdown for the continuation lower down here toward these highs, potentially all the way down here toward like 95 for the DXY, or does the market finally start to bottom and give us something to work with there for a bottom on the US dollar? So that's it for today, guys. Again, the pound is coming into some resistance there, 136.30. The euro right now is range bound between 115.30 and 116.60. And of course, the DXY, as I said, is coming off that 97.7 level. We'll see if bulls can step in here and drive this market higher back here toward this trend line. But for now, there is no confirmed bottom here for the DXY. However, it is a significant test for the DXY. I hope this video has helped, guys. Be sure to stay locked in here, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, and also don't forget to sign up with Blueberry Markets. Trade well out there. I will talk to you again tomorrow.